this is the concept, right? Working together and really making things together to be better. And I think this is our agency has this ÜberCreativity as a concept, but we also have our house of communication as a theme. And every city we're in, we have this house of communication. And that means we really communicate together and make things work together. And I think this is the simple answer and the key.
A lot of companies are actually talking about fusing disciplines together, but nobody's actually doing it. And ÜberCreativity, and I think that's the difference, what separates us also from the networks, for example, is that it's not just something that somebody wrote on a piece of paper. It's a philosophy. It's a mindset that we live. Because we truly believe when different cultures, different talents, different disciplines, if they collaborate and interplay, that's when truly innovative ideas and impactful ideas are born.
I think the core principle of ÜberCreativity, of our philosophy, is the bringing people from all sorts of diversity, talent, skills together. So that's why it works. So I think you're asking why is how is it important? It's central to the idea of ÜberCreativity to bring people together. And I think it's always amazing if we work on pitches or, big projects, to bring in people from around the world, because you get amazing insights you never thought about. If you're just centered to one market, you're your market.
And we do that on every level of the corporation. So we do ÜberCreativity on group level. Like you said, in pitches, for example, on existing clients, we do Uber Jams, where we get different talents from different disciplines to work together. Yeah. But we also break this down into the different silos. So at Media Plus, for example, we have the Creative Collective, which works exactly like these principles. So you have data analysts, strategists, designers, classic creative. They all work together again, because then we really thrive off these different perspectives that enrich each other and build upon each other to create ideas that haven't been done before and couldn't be possible if just two art directors would talk to each other. Well, we see AI as a very, very powerful tool. To be honest, if it's not implemented into the corporate culture and to everybody's routine, into everybody's daily life, they'll be in trouble because they get outpaced by everybody else. It's a tool, AI, that makes us a hell of a lot quicker, faster, more efficient, and accelerates us.
Yeah. And I think, because you're asking specific, I think in the ideation process of finding ideas and visualizing them really fast, this is a really powerful tool that exists for all the creatives and even, strategists, account people to bring those thoughts to life really quickly, to sell it better to the client. Normally, you have people working there for days, photoshopping stuff, and now it's takes an hour or a minute to do stuff. And
also before this phase, to the research phase, to inform the creatives about strong insights about the market, about the target audience, etc. To do the research and inform the creatives to build upon this knowledge a more powerful and more impactful idea. That's the way forward. Maybe one more thing for the previous question, because the effect of it, I think. What will benefit us as creatives is that the value of an idea will significantly increase again.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you said, repetitive tasks going to make us quicker, etc., etc. But the value of an idea for some time has been decreased. It was just a given also requested by the client, and we made money from executing it. But the value of an idea now it's going to become more important. Yeah.
I think to the other question is it kind of goes to the same area in a way. It's I think there are a lot of tools and technologies that make our work better and more interesting and so on. But I think what we believe in is always what's the idea first? Not, oh, there's a cool technology, let's do this. It's it's a cool technology, but let's focus on what is the idea, that what problem are we solving, and then we see what idea or technology can add to it.
I mean, if you look at the the curve of evolution of advertising, it's exponential. So now that AI has kicked in, it just worked as an accelerator. So we don't know where this is heading. But what remains true is that we have to stay creative. I think we have to stay positive in general towards the work, towards the world, towards solving problems. But I think AI is going to accelerate a lot of things, and it's going to empower us to tackle a lot of problems that we weren't able to solve in the past, but we might be able to solve in the future.